Tell me your story. Tell me.
I worked as a firefighter paramedic for 25 years and retired and wanted to do something to keep me busy. So I worked a couple of part-time jobs, and I always kept going back into my shop to make stuff out of wood for gifts for family and friends and stuff like that. And then my wife convinced me that I should go to the farmer's market and start to sell them instead of giving them away.
Oh, let's talk about them.
Okay. So all of them are made out of hardwood. Like this one, for example, this is walnut, and then maple, and then that's called purple heart. So it's a purple wood, it's an exotic wood. So most of the wood I use is cherry, walnut, maple, some exotics, and some, I can't remember it. Now I sound dumb because I can't remember what that is.
That's okay.
But they come in all shapes and sizes. The prices change. How thick or how big they are takes more wood, so that's why you see some are cheaper, but they're also a lot thinner, so the wood's easier to get. I made cradles for all of my grandkids last winter, and so my wife said I need to do cradles for everybody if they want to buy one. And then to keep the kids involved, I've got a little craft kit to make these crates, so you can pick whether or not you want a heart in it, just a handle, or no hole in it at all. And it comes with everything to make your own crate at home. Then a lot of laser engraved stuff. After I started doing cutting boards and stuff like that, I got a laser engraver, so then everything you see over here, including the magnets and stuff, are for laser engraving, so you can order any image you want. If you buy a cutting board, I'll engrave whatever you want on it for an extra charge.
What are those, Don? This is like a barbecue table?
Yep, it's a picnic table for your picnic table with the condiments. So, and then the one below that's a paper towel holder that you can pull the paper towels out of it.
I see.
So just cutesies for your picnic.
Let's go back to the cutting board.
Okay.
Tell me, where do you get the wood?
So I've got a couple of different sources for the wood. I've got a guy down in Springville, Howell's Hardwood, that sells me a lot of them. And then if I need some specific wood or thicker wood, like these, so I can have an inch thick cutting board, then I usually get that from Rockler Wood in Taylorsville.
Okay. So this is not Home Depot. You don't go to Home Depot.
No Home Depot wood. You go broke really fast, and it's not good quality for the hardwoods.
And your price range for those anywhere from $70 to...
Yep, I've got a couple for $65, and then it goes up. I think my biggest one is $120, and it's this one that's $125, and it's almost 2 full cutting boards put together, but so you have a giant one for your meat or whatever you want.
Some good ribs.
Ribs, it'll fit a rack.
How long it take you to make something like that?
The process takes a minimum of 2 days, just because first you cut the wood to the dimensions, you stack it how you want it, but then you have to plane the inside so they glue together straight with a planer so that they're all exactly flat, and then you glue them up. And after that, you have to wait 24 hours before you can work with it again, so it stays in the clamps 24 hours, and then you can get it out and start to plane it down and do the edges, routing the corners, or creating the handle, stuff like that. That takes about 4 or 5 hours from start to finish for that part. First one takes about an hour or two, depending on how stubborn the wood wants to be and if I want to do an intricate design or not.
I didn't realize each of those are different kind of woods.
Yes.
I cannot feel the...
I remember now, mahogany.
Mahogany. Because I cannot feel the separation.
Yeah. That's a lot of sanding, and once they're glued up, and that's why I plane the insides, is because you want that to be as tight as possible so it feels like one piece of wood.
Yeah, that's what yeah, that's crazy. Crazy design, man.
And this one is that side.
Wow.
So that was just to see if I can do it. I saw a video on YouTube and wanted to see if I could replicate it. So
you did. Do you teach classes or?
I don't teach classes. I just putz around in my shop and keep myself entertained now that I'm retired.
Oh, you deserve it. After 25 years in the fire department. So what's the future for the business then?
You're looking at it. I don't want it to get too big because then it's a job instead of a hobby. I want to keep it as a hobby and just recoup my cost for wood so I can keep making more.
There you go. And you have a website, right, or no?
I have an Etsy store.
Okay, you have an Etsy shop.
Yep.
And it's just that.
It's Don's Woodworking USA.
It is made in the USA.
Yes, 100%.
Not made in China.
Nope, 100% US.
USA. And is this your first market, Don?
This is my first market I've ever done. I started my Etsy shop a few months ago, and we came last week was the first week we've ever sold anything. We did okay, and we're coming back about every other week. We'll be here at this one. We'll see how this season goes.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for chatting with me, man.
Not a problem.
You're good. The YouTube channel is called Behind the Booth.
Behind the Booth? Booth? Okay, put it down.
So all natural. I'm just here to hear the story.
Nice, thank you.